Dandelions. Fragile, fleeting, carried by the wind. Most people see them as weeds. But what if I told you, they can also tell a royal story? Not just any story. The story of two sisters. Two futures. And one crown. Princess Leonor of Spain. The girl destined to reign. Her sister, Infanta Sofia. The girl destined to walk beside her. The world thinks it knows their story. Two daughters of a king. But what if the truth is more fragile than the crown itself? What if their bond, their quiet gestures, their private whispers, carry the weight of Spain's future more than any political speech ever could? This is the Dandelion tale of Leonor and Sofia. A tale of love, of silence, of duty, and of dreams too fragile to hold. Leonor was born into destiny. October 31, 2005. The first daughter of Felipe and Letizia. From her first breath, history pressed against her shoulders. Spain looked at her not as a child, but as a future queen. Cameras clicked. Papers printed. A nation watched. Yet in that cradle, beside the weight of history, lay something soft. Something delicate. Her sister, Sofia, arrived 2 years later. April 29, 2007. And with her, came balance. If Leonor was the crown, Sofia was the breath of air that let it rest gently. If Leonor carried the name, Sofia carried the heart. Together, they became more than princesses. They became each other's refuge. But what does refuge mean when your childhood is never yours? Imagine being 6 years old and standing on a balcony, cameras flashing in your face, the nation chanting your name. Imagine smiling because you must, even when you long to run barefoot in the garden, chasing dandelions across the grass. For Leonor and Sofia, that was reality. Every walk to school, every Easter service, every family summer in Majorca. Public, documented, eternal. Still, between the lines of duty, small rebellions bloomed. A shared glance, a hand squeezed tightly, a laugh hidden behind solemn faces. Leonor and Sofia built their own kingdom within the royal palace. Not of thrones or crowns, but of secrets, of childhood promises, of dreams whispered into pillows long after the lights went out. But here lies the question. Can a sister's love survive the weight of a crown? Because as much as Leonor and Sofia are equals in love, they are not equals in fate. One is heir, one is spare. History has shown again and again how that divide creates distance. Elizabeth and Margaret, Charles and Anne, William and Harry, sisters, brothers, heirs, spares. The crown lifts one, while shadowing the other. Will Spain repeat the same story? Or will Leonor and Sofia rewrite it? Consider Leonor at the military academy. The Princess of Asturias, dressed in uniform, marching with precision. A symbol of discipline, a symbol of future command. And there in the crowd, Sofia. Not the focus, not the air, but her gaze, unwavering. Her applause, steady. That moment revealed something no constitution could capture. Leonor may wear the crown. But Sofia carries the dandelion. The softness, the grounding, the reminder that beneath the crown, there is still a sister. A girl, a beating heart. And yet, even love faces tension. As Leonor steps into adulthood, her life narrows. Every choice scrutinized, every move dissected. Who she loves, who she befriends, where she studies. For Sofia, the path is freer, but lonelier. Without the crown's strict rules, she wanders with fewer maps. She studies abroad. She shapes her own voice. But how far can that voice go when history will never call her queen? Spain adores Leonor. The press celebrates her discipline, her composure, her almost regal perfection. But look closer. Look at Sofia's smile in the background. Look at how she leans in when Leonor speaks. Look at how Leonor softens when Sofia laughs. These are not accidents. These are signals. Signs that their bond may be stronger than the divide history tries to carve. Let us travel back to their childhood summers in Majorca. Photographers waited at the harbor. Every year, the same ritual. The family steps out. The king, the queen, the daughters. They smile. They wave. The press captures what they want the world to see. But beyond the flashes, the real stories linger. Leonor and Sofia walking barefoot on the shore. Picking flowers. Chasing the wind. Collecting seashells as if they were treasures from another kingdom. Those were the dandelion days. Days when they were not heirs or spares. just sisters, just girls, just free. But freedom fades as crowns approach. Leonor now carries speeches, National Day, Constitution Day, oath ceremonies. She is trained to lead. Sofia watches. Sofia supports. But inside, does she wonder? Does she ask herself what life would be if the roles were reversed? If she had been first born, and Leonor second? These questions are never spoken, but they live in the silence between them. They live in the quiet looks, the held hands, the nervous smiles. History tells us one thing: crowns create division. But what if history is wrong this time? What if Leonor and Sofia are not destined to be rivals, but partners? What if Spain's monarchy, fragile as a dandelion in the wind, finds its strength not in one girl's crown but in two sisters' bond? Think of their parents. King Felipe, calm, reserved, almost stoic. Queen Letizia, fiery, determined, protective. Their marriage itself carries tension, the constant push between tradition and modernity. Leonor mirrors Felipe's solemnity. Sofia mirrors Letizia's warmth. Together, they form balance. Balance within the family. Balance within the future. And yet, the future trembles. Monarchies across Europe face questions. Denmark, Britain, Belgium, the Netherlands. Relevance. Survival. Spain too. Will Leonor be the queen who saves the crown? Or will the crown be too heavy to bear? And where, in that storm, will Sofia stand? The wind will blow. The dandelions will scatter. Only time will tell where they land. But here's what we do know. Leonor and Sofia are not just heirs to tradition. They are heirs to each other. Their laughter in private moments speaks louder than speeches. Their clasped hands in public reveal more than any royal decree. Their story is not just about monarchy. It's about sisterhood. About love. About the fragile beauty of being seen, even when the world looks past you. And so, as you watch them grow, Leonor in her uniform, Sofia in her quieter grace, remember this: dandelions may look fragile, but they endure. They scatter, they travel, they root again. Just like love. Just like sisterhood. Just like Leonor and Sofia. This is their story, not of weeds, not of crowns, but of dandelions,